Dear teachers, welcome to JSN English Learning. We are with Unit 1 of the revised PGTRB syllabus, and we are with the narrative poem, The Book of Duchess, written by Geoffrey Chaucer. The book which was written using octosyllabic rhyming couplet. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
It falls into several genres. First one, it is called a dream vision. It's also called a dream allegory. It is also called an elegy. Am I right? It's also called a narrative poem. And there we find how the narrator had a problem and how he prayed to Juno and how he fell asleep and how he woke up in a glass chamber where there were many paintings and how he heard a hunt which was in progress. Then he got up, dressed, and was about to join the party, but he was distracted by the cry of a man in the deep jungle. He followed the cry, the sobbing, and found a young knight who was in a mournful demeanor, and he started befriending him and he started consoling him. Now, the knight starts telling the narrator or the poet how he met a beautiful lady, fell in lady, and married the lady. அப்ப அந்த கேர்ளை பயங்கரமா டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்றாரு. அந்த டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்லாம் இவர் கேட்டுட்டு, ஓ நீ ரொம்ப அதிகமா சொல்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஐ டோன்ட் திங்க் that your lady is such a ideal beauty அப்படின்னு இவர் இன்டரப்ட் பண்ணி இந்த narrator பேசுறாரு. ஏன் அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, he was in love and he believes that his lady love is far better than the lady of the night. It's known by implication. ஏன்னா இன்னொருத்தர் தன்னுடைய மனைவியை பத்தி சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கும்போது இவர் அந்த நரேஷனை கேட்டு சொல்றாரு, நீ சொல்ற அளவுக்கு உன்னுடைய ஒய்ஃப் ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்க மாட்டான் அப்படின்னு நான் நம்புறேன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா அவர் சொல்றாரு, I think everyone looks at my lady like that, but I'm not speaking about the external beauty of the lady. I'm speaking about her inner virtue. She was externally beautiful and beautiful internally. She was very kind and gentle. இப்படி அவர் சொல்லிட்டு போகும்போது கூட நம்ம நரேட்டருக்கு அவருடைய ப்ராப்ளம் என்னன்னு தெரியல. So the narrator keeps asking many probing questions to the knight as to tell me how you met for the first time, what are the words of love that you spoke to her, what did she tell in turn, and tell me how much you loved her, and tell me how your relationship went wrong. இவர் என்ன நினைச்சிட்டாரு, he started putting the light in his own place. Okay, he thought the light as a projection of his self. Okay, he was actually having some misunderstanding with his lady love, and the lady love went away, did not return to him. அதே மாதிரி அந்த நைட்டுக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கும்னு நினைச்சாரு. ஆனா அவருடைய ப்ராப்ளம் வேற. அதனால என்ன பண்றாரு, இன்னும் அவரை போட்டு என்ன பண்றாரு, நச்சரிக்கிறாரு. Please tell me more about the poems that you wrote, the new poems you wrote to your lady love. அதை கேட்டோன்னு அவர் என்ன பண்றாரு, the knight obliges and tells the narrator of the first song he composed for his lady, and then talks about the relationship, how much they loved each other. இவ்வளவு தூரம் உன்னை லவ் பண்ண அந்த பொண்ணு இப்ப எங்க இருக்கான், அவளுக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு அப்படின்னு நம்ம நரேட்டர் கேட்கிறாரு. அப்ப அவர் கேட்ட கொஸ்டின் என்ன அப்படின்னா, வேர் இஸ் ஷீ நவ் அப்படின்னு அவர் கேட்கும்போது அவர் சொல்றா, ஐ எம் சாரி ஷீ இஸ் டெட். இதை கேட்டோன்னே நம்ம நரேட்டருக்கு தூக்கி வாரி போட்டு என்ன சொல்றாரு, we God, how is this? Okay, wrote, it's old English which literally means it is very sorrowful to hear, or in modern English it can be I'm so sorry. And as he utters this, he hears the returning hunting party. And the sound பக்கத்துல வர வர the narrator becomes bit trouble. The voice is getting looser. Okay. Is it the same with everybody, teachers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me try because it's broadband, which is in uh, full form. Maybe there is a mic or the voice. Anyhow, let's try. So the hunt, which was far away in the jungle, was approaching the narrator and the night. As the hunt was coming closer, the narrator wakes from the dream with the book of Slays and Alcyone right in front of him. And when he wakes up, he marvels at the dream, and he knew that it was a very important dream that he had, and he immediately sits down to put it to pen and paper. Okay, this is the actual dream. இதுல நமக்கு முக்கியமான விஷயங்கள் அடிக்கடி காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ல கேட்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கிற விஷயங்கள் என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, what is the name of the lady அப்படின்னா, the name of the lady is revealed in line number 948. She is mentioned as white, the lady of the knight who was in a mournful state. White and sorry, black. And the knight on the dressed in black, so he can be taken as a symbol of black. And there is his blessed love, named as white. And white, right? White is a reference to Blanche, the dead wife of John of Gaunt. How do we make come to a conclusion like this? Because in the poem, towards the end, the narrator's place is referred to as, oh sorry, the knight's place is referred to as long castle. அந்த நைட் இருக்காரு, அந்த நைட்டு என்னோட இடமாக சொல்லக்கூடிய இடம் என்ன அப்படின்னா லாங் காசில். And long castle by suggestion is the real place called the house of Lancaster. Okay, and in line number 1319, there is a phrase called rich hill, which is a reference to the title which was held by Chaucer's benefactor, John of Gaunt. John of Gaunt was the Earl of Richmond. Richmond. Man means hill, and rich hill is an allusion to, is a reference to the man, John of Gaunt, his place. So the man who was dressed in black is actually John of Gaunt, who was in a mournful state. He was mourning the loss of his wife. What is the name of the wife?
Blanche.
Blanche of Lancaster. And towards the end, the narrator swears by Saint John that he will write this work by all means. And Saint John may also be an allusion to John of Gaunt's favorite saint's name, or the name of the saint after whom the John of Gaunt was named. Saint John is a saint. அந்த saintோட நேம் தான் யார் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? ஜானுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. John of Gaunt, the benefactor of Geoffrey Chaucer. Now the last, the most important information, என்ன அப்படின்னா, the book of Duchess has been retold in different forms. One notable adaptation, அந்த ஸ்டோரியை எடுத்து கொஞ்சம் வேற மாதிரி சொல்றது, அது ரொம்ப popular work and adaptation is John Dryden's play The Conquest of Granda, which is based on the book of Duchess. And then you have J.R.R. Tolkien, who has written a story based on the book of Duchess. Okay, with that we come to the end of book of Duchess. Please concentrate on the form, the meter, the references. If you do that, you will get the question for sure from what you have read.